These things you've seen, above your nose, twinkling. These things you've seen, these things they hide.
Yeah, what's up, boys? This stuff is getting really real. Oh, damn real. This is getting real as could be real could be. I cannot believe Beijing, China, has ordered all North Koreans to close their businesses in the next 120 days and get the hell out of North Korea as quick as possible. The latest sign that China is moving. Chinese authorities on Thursday ordered that North Korean firms stop doing business in the world's second largest economy, fulfilling Beijing's obligations. According to the latest round of UN Security Councils and sanctions, they're closing up shop and going home after President Obama has put more sanctions on China. You know, North Korea. North Korea's soldiers can't even eat. His army doesn't have enough food. He can't even feed his army. So I don't know what he thinks he's going to do. They were ordered to... Oh, man. Sorry about that. They were ordered to stop providing financial services to North Korean customers and to wind down existing loans. This is getting real. Damn real. Severing one of North Korea's most reliable connections to the global financial system. They closed all their banks. They're taking their money away. Because North Korea doesn't have a Rothschild-backed bank, so they're already in some problems. Because they're not part of the New World Order. It was reported that the banks were warned that continuing transaction with North Korean business would result in embarrassment and economic losses, according to Russia Today. I don't want to watch this little video. After the UN Security Council passed new sanctions 2 weeks ago, the Chinese Commerce Ministry said North Korean firms and joint ventures in China should be closed within 120 days. Well, just on Tuesday, Donald Trump announced sanctions against 8 North Korean banks and 26 individuals. And there were some executive orders. He's just shutting down North Korea. He's tightening the hands around the neck of North Korea. He's telling me he's not playing. He's like, I'm not Obama. I'm not Clinton. I'm not Bush. I ain't playing with you. There's no ransom money. There's nothing coming to you. There's no kickbacks. We're not pussyfooting around here. Trump is telling this man this is the way this crap's going to go. China's president, you know, he's trying to tell Trump everything's going to be okay. And North Korea's accused us of declaring war, claiming that Trump's violent rhetoric and repeated promises to destroy North Korea and topple the Kim regime constituted a declaration of war. Yeah, and you keep doing these missile tests, and we think that's a declaration of war too, I think. Of course, the U.S. has denied this, and both sides have continued to trade threats. U.S. officials have expressed hopes that the sanctions for North Korea... But anyways, and Trump's getting a lot of heat for Puerto Rico and lifting their trade problems, so we get more stuff to them to help out them. He's trying to help out another country. But this stuff is going down. And it's going to open up to more biblical things here in the future. And I believe this is really what this is headed to, because in the book of Revelation, the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water there was dried up, and the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. The way of the kings of the east. And the river's dried up for this army to cross. And it was a 1,000,000-man army. There's only one country in this world today that has a 1,000,000-man army, or that can get a 1,000,000-man army, and that is the nation of China, coming through and have to get past the river Euphrates to get to the Valley of Megiddo, which is Armageddon, just outside Israel, just inside Israel's borders, and that's what this leads up to, that big and final battle. I think what you're seeing right now is setting up for something that's going to happen because we've already been in Iraq. We're in control over that. That's where the river Euphrates is. You know, and the Chinese have to come through the North Korean side, and they have to go through, over there to get to Iraq. They have to come through this whole area. Something that's happening here right now at this very time is dealing with this revelation. They're setting up the chess pieces for the end. The Lord is coming back. The time it's not going to be tomorrow, but it's coming. Because this is lined up with the very last pieces before the end of that river Euphrates drying up. That's bowl number 6. Is that vial number 6? And yeah, because then he says vial number 6. Let me see. And I saw the unclean spirits come out of the mouth of the dragon. That's after the Euphrates. And they're gathered them together for the great day of the God Almighty. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watches, keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame. And he gathered them together in a place in the Hebrew tongue, Armageddon. And the 7th angel finally poured out, and that was all part of the 6th vial, was that river Euphrates dried up and getting these armies ready. What we're doing in the Middle East and in Iraq and North Korea right now is setting up for this right here. Revelation chapter 16, verse 16. 16, and right around verse 16, and the 7th angel poured out his vial, and then there came a great voice of the temple of heaven from the throne, and it is done. And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as not since the earth has been. So mighty an earthquake, and so great, and the great city was divided into 3 parts. The cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon came in, and were remnants before God, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent. And men blasphemed God because of the plague of the hail, and of the plague thereof was exceedingly great. And there's a great many plagues that happened before this, but so there's not many men left in this time. But this is setting up for some of the stuff that's happened. The chess pieces are coming into play. Once again, China has told all those businesses in North Korea to shut down and get home. Just you're done. 120 days. So that's right to January, right after Christmas. You know, and we already got men over there. It's coming down. You know, there's no doubt in my mind we have soldiers on the ground somewhere over there hiding in a jungle. You know, that hide really well. That already got things tainted, I don't know what term they use, with the laser. Hoorah, Semper Fi, America's greatest country on earth. Y'all have a good one.
Quarter secured.
We appreciate your everlasting cooperation. Only left us with short yet valuable information. And I quote, these things they hide.
These things you've seen, above your nose, twinkling. These things you've seen, these things they hide, warrant the crime, pride, silence your life for such a